We're chillin'! We're chillin' with Rick. He's gonna get to the story quick. Yeah, we're chillin'. Yes, we're chillin' with Rick. Chillin' with Rick, everybody. Yeah.
All right, let's get to the sponsors. Upscale Exotics, reptile-only specialty store that carries exotic reptiles looking for homes. They have snakes, lizards, geckos, turtles, chameleons, tarantulas, and more. It's the store of the creepy critters. With all the supplies, enclosures, and food, it's your one-stop shop, and they have knowledgeable staff located at 145 West Seneca Street in Sherrill, 315-367-5002. Games People Play, formerly Mind Games. It's a game store with so much more. They've been in business for 28 years. They have Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh!, or Magic the Gathering, Dungeons and Dragons, and also sports cards. They also have retro video games and board games. Weekly events held in-store and a knowledgeable staff located at 114 Madison Street in Oneida, 315-363-2448. Whitestown Automotive, quality repairs at a good price just up the Thruway Bridge in Westmoreland. Boogie Dad's Music, working on producing and distributing music on all platforms and great royalty kickbacks for all performers. Oneida Carpets. Oneida Carpets, family owned and operated by Scott and Lynn White. They're both installers. They install carpet, laminate, vinyl, luxury vinyl, plank flooring, and ceramic tile. All of your flooring needs in one store. They're located at 174 Madison Street in Oneida, 315-361-9800. Big Girl Stump Removal. Do you have a stump that needs to be removed? I'm talking about a tree stump. Then call up Big Earl. He's a great guy with very fair prices, and he'll grind the stump right down to the roots. Give him a call at 315-363-5217. Papa Top. That place out there is just like Florida. It's a tropical paradise out there on that big old deck. They have obviously the outdoor deck, Adirondack chairs, picnic tables, bar stools. Grab some friends and go listen to some live music at Papa Top. Frog's Bar. Outdoor bar, picnic tables, Adirondack chairs, 2 fire pits for when fall comes. The owner, Mary, is phenomenal. She's a friend of mine. She wears the chillin' zip up proudly. And there's live music there all summer. Oneida Calet Civic Center. Upcoming events include NU Wrestling on May 27th. I'll be at that. Absolute Adele, an Adele tribute show, coming October 22nd at 3 p.m. Get your tickets for that. OneidaCalet.com. Also coming on Saturday, February 24th, 2024, is Appetite for Voltage, a Guns N' Roses AC/DC tribute band. Get your tickets at OneidaCalet.com. All right, on to my next guest. All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Chillin' with Rick. Today I have with me from Showtime, the band, vocalist, guitar extraordinaire, one of my favorite people in the world. I love you, brother. Justin Smithson.
Good to see you, bro.
Good to see you, man.
Yeah.
We did a mic check, Z.
Made sure of it.
I'm so sorry for him.
Oh, God. You know what happens, you know, and
this
like
is for Jose, by the way.
Oh, well, where's mine?
You don't get one.
Oh, all right.
I only had 12. He was the first one to say he wanted one.
Oh, yeah,
so you got to
sure.
bring that home to him.
I will, absolutely.
So,
yeah, I was really excited to come back because I know last year we had fun.
Yeah.
And I know that Z, you know, we break your chops a lot and stuff, but it's only because we love you. So
I know. I love you guys back. And matter of fact, you just told me Gary Johnson said hi.
Yes, he did.
Bill Mosher wanted to crash this. Scotty just showed up.
Yeah, Scotty's here, yeah.
Another person wanted to crash it too.
Oh, I should have told him to come.
You have a great rapport with the other musicians. Everybody loves you. Joe Altier was here a couple weeks ago.
I love Joe.
I don't know if you watched his interview.
Yeah.
You were brought up. He said he talked to
appreciated.
you. And I mean, you guys come up a lot because
Sure.
they all say Showtime, a league of their own. A lot of musicians
Really
love you guys.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
More than everybody knows.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Yeah, so you guys get brought up a lot.
Yeah.
And you know I think the world of all of you guys.
Definitely.
So, I talked to Quinn last night, texted him. I miss
Good.
him.
Yeah, I miss Quinn. That was heartbreaking, but understandable, and he's a good dude.
Yeah.
And he's destined for some great things, that's for sure.
Yep. So Showtime goes on.
Yep.
It's, It's greater than ever.
Always, it just continues to move along.
Yes.
Like a finely tuned machine.
Yep. So you were at quite the event last night.
Oh yeah.
I want to talk about that.
Well, it won't be last night when this airs.
Yeah,
though.
no.
So anyway,
I'm getting used to that shit still.
Yeah, well, pretty soon we're gonna get Rick to go live.
Yes.
That's what should happen. But yeah, last night was the first annual frat stock.
Okay.
And if anybody listening around here has heard about this really cool pizzeria in Frankfurt and doesn't know the name of it, it's called Fratello's. And he has live music just about every night of the week. And he basically took, just about everybody that's played there since they've opened, all together. There was 4 different stages. Sean Smith and I, we're Poor Tim. That's our group name, but we every once in a while put together a little thing called the Poor Tim Band. And so it's I got Lenny Milano Jr. on drums, Matt McGlory on keyboards, and Gary Johnson on bass.
There's a lineup.
Yeah, so we had a really good turnout last night, a Monday evening in Frankfurt, and there's 300 people there, and it's just insane.
Yeah.
And there was we had Matt Granger and
I love him.
Kevin Orr. So K.O. Granger was inside on an inside stage, and they had like different acts come up and played. Jay Schnitt played. We had Ed Hildreth was on another stage in the bar. Then we had Anthony LaBarbera in the Fast Four. We had K.O. Granger inside. Tommy Manine played an acoustic set, and then came outside and played with the Fill-Ins, which is a band that Brian from Fratello's put together with Phil Arcuri and Tony Simo. They used to be in Calypso together.
Somebody went live for that, and I seen Phil play.
Yes.
Then you had Max there.
Max and Kelly were there.
Yep.
They had Melissa Manfredo come up and sing. She does a phenomenal job.
Yep.
And Steve Rigo and Devin Garamone played.
All right.
And then Stevie came up with us and jammed a little bit. And Showtime Trio was there. So just everybody.
Yeah.
We had this huge like flatbed behind the deck and like a area that we could all hang out in. And it's just nice to connect with the musicians because we all play at the same time, so we never get a chance to connect and enjoy ourselves.
That's a cool event,
So,
and that's another reason why I'm going to do Chillin' Fest. It finally has a name, Chillin' Fest.
Chillin' Fest, all right, I like it.
You know all the details about it?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's so big you run it out the Calet.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. Pretty soon.
I
Pretty
could.
soon.
I know the guy.
Yeah. Hey, I
No.
know a guy, huh?
I know a lot of guys now.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Dude, it's great to have you here, man.
I'm
One of my
glad to be
favorite
here.
people, one of my favorite guests. We always have such a great time.
Ditto, brother.
Yeah. I mean, 2 years ago, we were dying in the heat. You were spraying that low. I know. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm embracing it this time, guys. I got no
I told
hat.
him to. I said, you gotta just shave it bald. So
I shaved it this morning.
yeah, if you're noticing how he's tan here but not here, it's
Yes.
because he shaved. He needs to get some sun on the
I
dome
do.
now.
I do. And
But I
that's kinda-
highly recommend some light sunscreen in the beginning.
Okay.
Just get it used to the sun because that dome hasn't seen the sun since you were a baby. You know what
That
I'm
is
saying?
true. That is true. He kids because he loves.
For sure. Always.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
So, Z Show. I'm coming out to do that in September. We
Yep.
worked that out the other. When he was here, I don't have an exact date, but I'm coming in September.
Yeah, as soon as I find out the date, my son should be back at school, which means I'll probably have to have somebody pick him up because we're definitely going out to lunch.
Yes, we're gonna do lunch
'Cause,
the right way.
Apparently, Rick has never tried real Italian food before. Apparently, because he thought Olive Garden was an Italian restaurant in Utica. And no, we will never let you live that down because
Yes.
it was just.
That's now an infamous story.
Well, yeah, of course it is. I mean, I'm actually really surprised that Olive Garden built a location there because there are legit, I don't know, hundreds of Italian restaurants in like a 40-mile span.
Yeah.
30 miles, like just packed tight.
Yep.
You know, you drive around the corner, you'll find another pizzeria or another Italian restaurant.
Yeah.
But each one of them has really cool, intricate things about them that make them, you know, special to the area. So
why I chose Olive Garden, I got a story. I'm gonna defend myself.
There's no way you can defend this, Rick. I'm telling you right now. Might as well just edit this part out because there's absolutely no defending yourself.
I went out to the Boulevard in Syracuse, and it was really good out there back in the day. So I said, well, they got one right here. We're right here, it's like 2 miles from it. Let's try it. I got sick as a dog. I came down with COVID, but that turned out just to be a runny nose. But that food did not agree with me at all.
Well,
and this is where you say, duh.
Yeah, I mean, just so you know, with those chain restaurants, you know, you order Alfredo and they cut it out of a bag.
Yes.
And dump it in and microwave it. Yes. You know what I mean? There's no, you know, there's no cooking with love or anything like that. You know. Yeah. So we'll introduce you to some real Italian food next time you come.
Because I should be Italian. Because I love Italian food.
Right. Right. Well, I am Italian, so. I will introduce you to some real Italian food.
I appreciate that, Justin.
Yeah, no problem.
Always have my back.
Always, you know.
Yeah. You know, out of all the musicians that I've interviewed, and there's been hundreds now, I can safely say that, you're the one that I connect to the most. Maybe it's because of the Smith thing.
Could be. Yeah, well, I'm son of a Smith, so.
Yeah, you are son of a Smith. I got to get you to go all the way to Smith instead of Smithson, unless you like the Smithson.
What's my last name?
I don't know. I want to change it. All right, we're going to edit that part out, too.
That's fine. We need to go live.
You want to go live?
Not now, but I mean, we got to do, we got to, chillin' has got to start going live. It's got to be like, you know, we're going to make it.
You think I should be out here with a tablet and try to interview and read?
No.
No.
What? No.
No, you just want to go live.
You go live and just wing it, dude. No, what do you think we do?
I wing it now. Thanks to you.
I know, so why aren't you going live?
I should.
You know?
Yeah. But I always thought live meant, all right, I'm going to need to get a tablet, and I'm going to need to read what's going on, because he's got his prompter right there, and I just couldn't do both.
There's no prompter.
Oh.
It's not a prompter.
Whatever he's got.
He's just, all he's doing is monitoring levels and stuff.
Okay.
You know, just making sure the levels are good, because he hooks everything into a mixing board. You know what I mean? You're just using two mics and a phone, so you don't need to monitor that.
Yeah.
And as long, I mean, you could have your, you know, you could have a phone or a tablet just to check and see if there's any, because you want to engage with the people that are watching. So that would be what you'd have a tablet or a computer for, is to watch the comments. And, you know, like if you watch, Anthony does a great job with this, sorry, Z, I call him Anthony.
I tried it once, and during the interview it made me sick. I'm just used to one thing.
Sure, but he, it's just periodically.
Okay.
You know, it's not like a constant, you know, watching, oh my God, somebody commented and I have to, you know what I mean? So it's a periodic thing that, like, every once in a while, just check the comments, be like, oh, we got, you know, somebody coming in, you know, blah, blah, blah. And it's just, you know, it works out because sometimes the reactions from your people that watch and stuff, the reactions at the moment kind of make for some, you know, because like a lot of times Tim Moyer will come on and he'll make a comment, and then we'll throw into another story that, oh, you know, our guest will be like, oh, I remember Tim did the blah 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 blah, and it, you know, gives you, that's where you get the things to talk about, you know. So it's cool. I could start that tomorrow, actually. I got 4 of these a week. There you go. I'm busy, man. 62, 18 weeks. The hell's wrong with me? Nothing. It's what you love, man. I do love this, man. You know, I'm gonna be close to 280 shows by the end of this year. I know. Playing, so. I got pampered when you were at Papa Top, just right down the street. Yep. I was pretty much your fart. I was right there with you, man. You were, definitely. You played me out one day when I was leaving. Ladies and gentlemen, Chillin's leaving the building. Yeah, exactly. Everybody's shaking my hand and high-fiving. Yep. I was like, this is great. Well, now we just got to get you out of Oneida. I will come out of Oneida. You know, I mean, I know it's like a nice little comfy bubble for you, but, you know. It is. You got to just... There's childhood stories behind this, but I'm not going to say. Right. Hit it, man. Hit it. Just go. I'm going to go to Frankfurt. That's right on the radar. Yeah, it's perfect. Yeah. It's nice to see we got Lynn White. Check out Before August. Yep. Thank you, Mike Farrar, for the cool theme music. He's on next week. If I didn't wear my Before August shirt last week on the show with Z, I would have wore it today. Yeah. Yeah, because I had to represent. Yeah. I love Lynn White. Good dude. He's a great dude. Phenomenal supporter of mine. Obviously, he's a sponsor. Mm-hmm. Great band.
give him a lot of love.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah. So the event last night was great. So if anybody gets the chance to hop down to Fratello's, great food. Like I said, music, probably 5 or 6 days a week. Tuesday's like one of the only days they won't do it. Some Sundays they'll throw something on. But I think now that we've broken the seal with the outdoor deck, so like, cause the outdoor deck's been getting ready, and finally the liquor license came through. Well, beer and wine license. They don't serve liquor down there. Kind of keeps the riffraff out, I guess.
Hey.
But they don't serve liquor there. It's just beer and wine. But they got the permit to serve out there, and so this was kind of like an inaugural thing. So hopefully it'll start having a lot more music outside and stuff.
I see Fratello's a lot as I'm scrolling through Facebook
For
mindlessly.
Sure.
And they have a lot of top-notch guys there.
You know, the owner, Brian, is he's also a musician. Like I said, he played with Phil Arcuri in their little band, the Fill-Ins. But I say little band. On the flatbed last night. They were packed in. We called it the clown car on wheels. I felt so bad for them. They had like 4 people all on one side, like kind of crammed in, and because there was just no room to kind of work. But there's only so much room on a flatbed.
You got that right. I mean, don't fall off.
They sounded great. All the bands sounded great. Everybody that played sounded great, and everybody's having a great time. And you know,
I am very much looking forward to doing that if they do it next year, which I don't think. I'm pretty sure they
it'll
would.
definitely happen next year, and it's on a Monday night.
Cool.
And I think that the reason for that is it's way easier to put all those musicians in one place. You know, and a lot of them stayed. Excuse me. They made a night out of it, including myself, because I obviously am yawning because I'm tired. But it's funny, we talk about it all the time. But I have a 5-year-old, and no matter how long I stay out the night before, I'm up getting him ready for school every morning. So
I chatted with Jose this morning. I texted him.
Yeah.
I said, I'm giving Justin your hat, because I didn't know how the hell I was going to give it to him.
Oh. Well,
he was the first one who said,
if you leave Oneida,
if I leave Oneida, I can get it to him. I'm going to let you give me shit because that's what you do.
That's what I do. I mean, I know this might be a stretch for you, but we're playing Thursday at Sharky's in Liverpool.
Yes.
Not England.
Okay.
Liverpool. It's outside of Syracuse.
Oh, the night I work. Okay, cool. I can make it.
That's just a bummer. But it's bike night. We do bike night there. That's a lot of fun.
Yes. I'm thinking about all these places I gotta go. I gotta go to Sharky's, I gotta go to Frankfurt, I gotta go to Utica, do your show. I'm gonna be a traveling man here soon. You're gonna be proud of me. Not that you're not already.
Chilling on wheels. I'm telling you right now, you gotta get one of those old like Chevy Astro vans and paint like your logo on it and chilling with Rick. And on the other side, in quotation marks, chilling on wheels.
Chilling on wheels.
I love it.
Yes.
I think you should go with it.
Will you drive it once?
Yeah, hell yeah.
I want you to be my chauffeur just one time.
I'll do it.
All right.
I'll do it in a heartbeat.
I'm gonna get you a cute chilling hat.
All right. Well, yeah. Well, I gotta get the hat first.
All right.
Then I'll
give
drive
you
it.
one. I have 2. One's for Robin, Tim's girlfriend.
Yep.
The other one's I forget. Josh. He's been to your shows before. I forget his last name. So anyway, I want to talk about Showtime.
Okay.
How is it going with the new guy?
Great.
Who's coming on my show soon?
Great. Mike is
Mike Sales.
Yeah, he's a consummate professional. I mean, he's been in bands for a long time. He was with Simple Props for 20-something years, and love those guys. Great bunch of guys. Barney I've known for a long time, and Billy Carmen playing bass. But they've moved on. They got a new lead singer, and they're doing great. And you know, we're happy with him, and he's doing great, and hopefully he's happy with us. But yeah, I mean, it's just, you know, when you have a band that's been together this long, it's kind of like you just kind of gotta keep moving. It's because, I mean, you have 2 choices: you either keep moving, you keep pushing on, or you just don't do it anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it ends. But we're not ready to end yet, so we're just gonna keep moving.
I hope you don't end.
No, I hope we don't end either.
Christ.
You know, but it gets tougher to find good musicians. You know what I mean? And it's tough because all the good musicians play in bands already. So I'm talking to all you guys out there. Everybody that plays, man, I got a lot of respect and you know, a lot of admiration for anybody to get out, put a band together, and play out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, you know how nervous you were when you first started doing this. You know what I mean? And
when were you born?
right, right. No, you're absolutely right. And I mean, that's. But I mean, there's always that stuff to overcome. But I mean, you know how hard it is to do that. I mean, imagine doing what you do in front of a crowd of people.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, at least you get to do it in front of the phone, and you know what I'm saying though. I mean, like
I get you.
There's a lot that goes into that, and like people, you know, the practicing, and a lot of people think, oh, you know, it's just a bunch of guys up there having fun jamming. I mean, it is a lot of fun. Don't get me wrong. Not many jobs that you can drink on the job.
Yeah,
you know,
that's
which
true.
is cool. If you're into that type of thing. But anyway, I mean, the hard work that goes into it, because it's not even just rehearsal time with the band. I mean, you know, if we'll learn 3-4 songs a week in the wintertime, because we try to do all of our work in the winter times for slower. We do like 3 or 4 songs a week in the wintertime, but we learn all those songs individually, and then we come to practice, and then we put them together, and then, you know, like back in the truck and getting everything. I mean, we got a 17-foot box truck that we load and unload. It's a 2-bedroom apartment.
Yeah.
We're pretty much loading and unloading every time we play. And you know,
I
sound
quote
guy,
you a lot on my show.
You quote me?
I quote you. Justin said. And they all agree.
Ah, right. But because
The
they all know
unloading-
it's, you know, the
unloading,
loading and
Yeah, unloading, setting up, you know.
That's my running joke. That's
Yeah.
what I say. I say, you know, and it's not really a joke, but you know, we get paid for load in and load out. The
Middle
gig,
part's easy.
The gig is the easy part. That's the fun part. You know what I mean? You know, where you go to work every day and punch the clock, and then when you go to lunch, that's your fun time.
Yeah.
Because you're like, cool, I get a break. You know what I mean? Playing out, the playing part is our break.
Yes.
You know, that's like, okay, cool, we can relax and just play and focus on that. Because, you know, you know, people wonder why, these rich guys, they'll get the roadies and everything like that. But that's the whole thing. I mean, you know, when you make enough money, pay the roadies. You know, they do it all for you, and let them do all that work. You know what I mean? And you sit back and you get to enjoy yourself and focus. It's not even enjoying, because yeah, it is fun, but it's not even enjoying. It's being able to 100% focus on what you're being paid to do.
Yes.
You know, your job. You know, and you know, if you love your job, you'll never work a day in your life. They always say that, but it's 100% true. And like, what makes it more of a job for us local guys is the fact that we still have to do stuff. We break a string, you know, we have to replace it, or we have to go get another guitar, you know, to switch out in the middle of a song. You know, and it's like, I see all these, you know, reels and stuff on Facebook and Instagram, and it's like, oh, look what this guy did when he broke a string, and it's like he just like kept playing, or he did this thing, and they're all like, that's so awesome, and it's like, well, that's what we do every single time we play.
You got to make the most of what happens. Shit happens on stage, and you got to make the most of it.
But what I'm saying is that we're responsible for it. We don't have roadies. We don't have anything like that, and you know, we have to do all that other stuff, and then we can focus on what we're being paid to do.
Yeah.
Which makes it fun, because I'd rather focus on that.
Yeah.
But also, you know, we joke around because back in the day, you know, you get an 18, 19-year-old kid that just wanted to be with a band. They're like, oh man, I would love to just hang with a band all summer. That'd be great. So, you know, just give me $20 in beer. Yeah. You know, and they get to talk to chicks. They get to drink beer for free. They get to, you know, do whatever. And all they got to do is help the band load in and load out. Sign me up, right? Yes. Now they want a 401k. They want health insurance. They want all, you know, disability insurance. I mean, come on, give me a break. And they want, you know, pretty much 3/4 of what I make at night. So no, I can't. You know, you can't justify that. So here we are, almost 50 years old, breaking our backs. You know, loading gear in and out. So that's cool. I mean, I'll do it as long as my body allows me to. Yeah. You know.
I'm glad you're still doing it, man.
Sure.
You guys are phenomenal. I have a good time when you guys are out.
I'm just happy that I'm back to being the youngest member of the band again. That was
Quinn ruined you for 2 years.
That was Quinn's title, because he's like 20. But I just turned, contrary to what Jose wrote on my Facebook for my birthday, I just turned 42, which makes me the youngest member of the band, even though Jose said I am 50.
Yes.
And the greatest part about it was like,
he's your best friend. He can fuck with you if he wants.
Yeah, sure, but everybody says, oh, welcome to the club, welcome to the club. I'm like, no, I'm only 42. And they're like, yeah, that's what we all say. No, really, I'm 42. I'm not lying. I know I look like I'm 55, but I'm not.
Wait till you turn 46, Justin.
Oh, God.
Oh, man.
That sounds old.
Dude, I am old.
See, I can't say that. I gotta be careful. My wife's older than me, so I gotta be careful.
Yeah.
Can't talk too much.
Yeah. You better watch it, man.
Well, that's the thing, though. Everybody asks me how I enjoy robbing the cradle. If I enjoy robbing the cradle, I said, I don't know. Ask my wife.
Oh, Justin, I'm not going to go there, but
No.
We're not taking that dangerous trip. Has there been a venue that you haven't played yet that you always wanted to play?
Yeah, I've always wanted to play, local venues around what's the one in Baldwinsville there, the big stage. It's on an island or whatever. So my favorite, the venue that I would like to play at, one of them is Paper Mill Island.
Yes.
Which is a very cool venue. I know that they used to have to ferry all the equipment over the river end of the island, which I thought was that's got to be neat to be like, oh, let's pop it all on a little boat and drag it across and whatever. But
you'd be filming all that. I mean,
yeah. I mean, but as far as like a venue that I've always wanted to play growing up, there was two. One was Red Rocks, of course, out in Colorado there, and our boy Anthony Z, he got to play on that stage with his new band, which I won't say the name on camera right now, but if you want to know, ask me or ask him, and he'll tell you the name. You can go on Instagram and follow him. It's really funny. But yeah, they got to play in between both
It's a
sets.
funny name.
It's a very funny name. But Red Rocks is one of them, and then just because it was so close, and I've always seen it and like just wanted to play it with SPAC. So
yeah, oh yeah.
Those are my, pretty much all the rest of them I played. Growing up, my goals growing up and places to play was always the Stanley Theater and the Utica Auditorium, and I actually got to play them both within a week. I opened up for REO Speedwagon.
Dude, that's awesome.
Solo. I want to talk about being nervous. I had to open up for REO Speedwagon by myself on the stage at the Stanley.
Wow.
Which was really, really cool. Got to eat dinner with the band. Got rig rundowns with the guitar player and everything. And just great guys. That was so much fun. And then it was almost a week later that I got to play at the Odd inside the rink. We had, and matter of fact, Z was with his band at the time, and I think it might have been Brass Knuckle or something. He'll correct me, I'm sure. But yeah, so we got to hang out, and that's where the infamous story of that I told about Tim when he made me go out and get his wardrobe when it was raining out. That was the gig. I grabbed his wardrobe and I hung it so high he couldn't change the entire time.
That's awesome. You'll wear the same shirt all 3 hours or whatever it is.
Exactly. You're not allowed to change before, during, or after the show.
That's right. I mean, you guys don't. Why is he got to change?
Well, it's all part of the show, man.
It is. It's part of the show business.
And Tim Moyer is a consummate professional.
I love him.
And, hey, you know what?
Everybody busts his balls, but there's no harder working person out there.
Hell no.
He's in, I'm not going to say his age, but he's there, and he's still going at a top-notch rate.
Yeah.
I know how old he is. I'm not going to say it. I ain't stupid.
Right. Joe Finelli. I love that man.
Who's he?
Joe Finelli is the sound man extraordinaire.
Okay.
He's a sound engineer from Utica. He used to play keyboards with the Square Pegs. And he basically runs all the shows that go through the Stanley.
Okay.
And 11 Amp series that just started up yesterday. He does all those. And yeah, I mean, most areas have your go-to sound engineer that owns all the equipment, and he's that guy.
All right.
Saturday Night Thursdays, when they used to do those,
Yep.
that was him.
Okay.
All his PA.
That was a big deal.
For sure.
Yeah. That's thousands of people.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And the Frankfurt Harbor Fest, which is September 23rd, that's going to be a lot of fun, and Joe's providing stage and sound and lights for that too. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He couldn't remember if he talked to you or not.
Right. Well, that's how busy he is. I mean, it's a constant. It's funny, this industry. I mean, like I said, we talked about it earlier. How people, the only thing that people see is the final product with us on stage, playing and singing, and nobody sees behind the scenes.
Yeah.
You know, and the bookings and the it's just there's so much more involved, and you just saw a little bit of it with me on the phone right there. It's
I don't know what you're talking about, Justin. It's edited out.
I'm sure it is, but you can. Yeah. I was just on the phone, everybody.
He's a professional. He took the phone while doing an interview. Yeah, hey, that's got to be done. That's got to be set up and good to go. I get it.
I mean, obviously, here's the other thing too. If you were live, I wouldn't have taken the call.
Yeah.
I would have had to wait, but I kind of wanted to take that call.
All right, you talked me into going live. I will go live from here on out.
There you go. See?
You got to chime in and say something every episode.
Well, I'll try. But if I'm not busy, you better believe I'll be on. And that's the thing. It's and I kind of dig that, like, you go live when people can make it to come here. You know what I mean? And then I mean, people like consistency and stuff, but the beauty of Facebook and all that other stuff, that if you go live on it, okay, then it saves it. Yeah. So if people can't watch your show right now, they can watch it later anyway. That's true. What I mean? So, but at least you'll have that element of, camaraderie with your viewers. All right. And they'll be able to talk to you. All right. And if Anthony was on right now, he'd be breaking your balls about shaving your head, stuff like that.
He came here with a shaved head too.
Of course he did.
We're all doing it.
Yeah, probably.
I don't want to be like this.
Anthony still got hair though. That's the thing.
I don't understand.
He doesn't have to shave. I know a lot of guys like that. Gary Johnson doesn't have to shave. Yeah. He does, but he doesn't have to.
He was here sporting his bald head proudly. Yep. I'm sporting mine proudly.
Oh yeah.
A little embarrassed, but hey.
No, mine came. It's a funny story. My grandfather, when he was diagnosed with cancer, he was going to lose all his hair from the chemo and stuff like that. So my uncle, my cousin, and I decided to, in solidarity with him, shave our head.
You were almost there anyway, though.
No, I had a full head of hair with like I had spiked hair with like blonde tips, and this is how long ago it was, but I still had hair, so I shaved mine off, but I did it with the clippers, not with the straight razor. I just did it with the clippers as far down as I could go. And Sean was in the band at the time, and I sent it to the guys in the band, and he sent me back a side-by-side with Gollum from Lord of the Rings. Said I looked like him, because at the time I had no facial hair either. But after my grandfather had passed, after a really hard battle with cancer stuff, he lost it, unfortunately, but when I tried to grow the hair back, and all of a sudden this would grow and the back would grow, but the top didn't grow, and I'm like, oh crap. So I just kept shaving it, and then I grew the beard, and
By the way, thank you, Harry's Razor. That's who.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, all you guys at home that shave, your heads with the stupid Gillette razors that you're paying $400 for. Harry's is the closest shave I've ever had. Dude, legit.
I'm smooth as silk right now.
Oh
Justin.
Yeah. Yep. And I shave like against the grain too.
Yeah, me too.
So because it just.
I go both ways, sideways, every way.
Oh yeah.
Make sure I'm smooth, man.
Yep.
I'm a smooth criminal.
Smooth as the baby's ass.
Smooth as the baby's ass.
That's right.
Dude, we're pampered today. This is a great day.
It's a beautiful day.
I'm telling you, one of my favorite people in the world is here too.
Oh, thanks, brother. It's a good week. This feels like June right now.
It is.
Because we had I swear it was like 30 degrees until like.
I'm gonna watch this back in January and be like, man.
You'd be like, we had such a good day, man. We had such a good day.
I don't want it to end.
No, I'm do you know what kind of tree this is too? I've been staring at it the whole time.
I have no idea what kind of tree it is.
I got an app. I'm on my phone all the time. But I'm gonna do this right now while we're on Chilling with Rick.
Yes, while we're on chilling. Look this up.
This is an app called Plant Snap. Because I can't tell you how many times I'm looking at something, I'm like, I wonder what that is.
I found my kitten up in there. The mother put it up there in the tree.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
And now we got another mouth to feed.
Yeah, there you go.
3 cats.
All right, here we go. Check this out. So I'm gonna go.
You can't make this up, guys.
No, take a picture of the leaves like this, right?
Yep.
And then click on Identify.
This is a drum roll. What is it?
Hang on. We don't have very good service here at Chilling with Rick.
Uh-oh. It's a wonder I can do my show.
4, that's not it. That's not it. Anyway, well, that's going on.
This is stuff you can't do on Z Show.
Oh, you can, and we have. You can do it.
Oh, you can't go take a picture of a tree at Z Show.
I could if I wanted to.
Be like, hold on, I'm leaving.
Yeah, I know. There we go. I'll try it this way, but I like crop in the photo a little bit. Anyway. So there we go. No, see, it's still not doing it right.
I do have a little issue out here.
No.
But my show comes out, so I'm happy.
Yeah, I don't know. I gotta find the name of this tree, 'cause I like the way that the trunk goes and like it curves and like, you know, it's cool. It's a really neat tree.
We didn't think it was going to grow leaves this year, but it did.
Why, it hasn't before sometimes?
Very late bloomer.
Oh, okay.
So
gotcha.
I think it's near the end. I mean, look at it, for God's sake.
No way. Don't you dare tear this tree down. This is
no, we're not
gorgeous.
tearing it down. I think it's at the end, though.
Nah.
No?
No way.
I love this tree.
Yeah,
it's a nice shade tree, man.
It is a good shade tree, and
that was a big reason why I decided to put it here, because we suffered 2 years ago.
Sure. Oh yeah. Well, that was at your old house too.
Yeah, that was bad, man.
Yeah,
and then we go eat hot pizza.
Yeah, that was it was a hot day. It was definitely a hot day. I won't forget that. And I get there, and I'm like, and I remember the first thing I said when I got out of the car, I go, "You're putting me over there? I'm the bald fat guy."
Yeah.
You know, I sweat and burn.
We were all dying that day.
Yeah, we were.
I didn't feel very good after either.
No, pizza was good though. Where did we get pizza?
Giovanni's.
Giovanni's. Yeah, it was very good.
If you had time today, I would take you, but you don't.
Oh, I wish I could, brother.
That is real Italian.
I don't know about that. I mean,
it's damn close.
It's a pizzeria.
An Italian guy took it over.
Sure.
He changed it to his menu.
Oh, all right. Oh, yeah. I guess you'd go with that.
Yeah. Giovanni. But yeah, anyway, when I'm coming to a Z Show, we're all going to go out to lunch together. I'm looking forward to that very much.
Yeah, I think I want to take you to Tavolo.
That's what I was going to request. I hear a lot of shit about this
Tavolo was so. Quick story, because my two favorite things to talk about are music and food.
Yes.
Obviously. So Tavolo used to be called Chesterfields when it was over on the east side in Utica. And Chesterfields was where supposedly Riggies and Greens were. It's okay.
Jeez.
Please don't edit that out.
No.
That was incredible. Usually it's me running from bees, but that was just a bumble. You're good.
Yeah.
So anyway, it was supposedly where the Riggies and Greens originated. So you got the guy that owns Giorgio's that claims that he invented them, and then you have Chef Morelli, who recently passed away, where you get like Greens Morelli. You hear that? And there's a couple other people that stake claim to inventing chicken Riggies, but what there is no argument about is the original recipe for chicken Riggies. Everybody thinks there's cream in the sauce.
Okay.
No cream.
No cream.
No cream. And what happened, and this is hearsay, but what they think happened was when restaurants in Syracuse started catching on and seeing pictures of chicken Riggies, they're like, oh, it's just like a pink sauce with, you know, chicken and all, like almost like a chicken cacciatore with pink sauce.
Okay.
But what makes chicken Riggies pink is the Pecorino Romano cheese that they add constantly. It's because they just take a marinara sauce and they add a whole bunch of cheese to it, and it's all like the sherry wine they put in it, and you know, it's just it's just so much more than just a cream sauce. And there's no cream in it. They don't add any cream.
Who does the cooking in your household?
I do.
You do?
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. It sounds like you do. You know what you're talking about.
Yeah, my wife. There's a couple things that when she makes, she makes different things, and she comes up with recipes sometimes, and she does these spinach greens every once in a while, and those come out really good. She's a better cook than she lets on to be. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. And what age did you start cooking? Like as soon as you could, or?
Yeah. You know, my dad at home cooked a lot growing up, and you know, I learned how to. Like he used to take venison and pepper the venison, you know, and you know, watch him just cook mushrooms and cook this, and like I like watching it, and then I just kind of got into it because I just like it's the whole thing. It's, you know, playing music in a band is you know, watching people and getting joy from their joy, you know, and realizing that you just created that, you know what I mean? They're smiling because of how you're making them feel. And I'm kind of the same way when I cook. I like somebody takes a bite and goes, oh, that's so good, you know. It's I brought joy to your life. You know, that's like what I like to do.
You bring joy to my life by showing up to my house.
Oh, thanks, brother.
Dude, how many people come here to do this, and I'm so grateful for everybody that sits in that chair.
Hell yeah.
That's an honor. Yeah. I'm a lucky son of a bitch.
And we're grateful to be here. You know, we talk as much as you, well, you might know or not know. We talk about you a lot and talk about your show. And, you know, I mean, with what you've been doing and what Anthony is doing on Disruption Network and supporting local music, there's a couple of people like Bill's Music Listings. He's another one. Bill Pickles out there. You know, you guys, anybody wants to see where a band is playing on the weekends, that's the site you go to. Yeah. You can see where every band is playing. Yeah. And it's really, really cool, and he takes the time to do that. And
Uncle Jimmy does that.
Uncle Jimmy does that, and we're so, I mean, honestly, us as musicians are so grateful because like we were just talking about, us musicians are really great at one thing, and that's playing music.
Yes.
But we suck at everything else unless you're Tim Moyer or Scott. You know, but, you know, we suck at marketing. We suck at, you know, advertising ourselves. I mean, you know, luckily, one of us knows how to use Facebook, apparently. So, you know, I mean, I'm not saying us, but I'm saying, you know, like musician-wise, we just do whatever we can. But, you know, you know, having you guys promoting for us and giving us a platform to talk, you know, it's really enjoyable, and we're extremely grateful to be here. So
I'm grateful that you are here, man. And me and you hit it right off. I still don't remember our first time meeting, but we became fast friends. I'm proud of it, man.
Yep.
I fucking love you like my own brother.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
You know it, brother.
Yes. All right, man. We better get you hot on the roads.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This will probably be your shortest episode, I'm sure.
It's okay. No, I might leave the phone conversation in.
No, God, don't do that. Don't do that.
It's a good thing my girl edits now, man.
Well, there you go. You got a partner, see?
I do.
There you go.
We just got hired to do Trigger Finger shirts, too.
Oh, cool.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, she does great work with all your merch and stuff, so shout out.
Merch is on a hiatus. Nobody wants it anymore. We're good.
Nobody wants it?
Nobody wants it anymore.
Oh. I wear my children's
Nobody
shirt
has
all the
actually
time.
said that to me, but I just feel bad trying to sell my merch. I feel horrible.
Why?
I just do. I get that you want to sell your shit, and you should. You always tell me, sell it every day, sell it every day.
Yeah.
I feel horrible.
Dude, that's what you got to do, man. Why do you feel horrible? I mean, the whole thing is that, I mean, do you feel horrible asking for sponsors for your show?
I don't.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How do you think?
I'm confident enough to sell my show to the sponsors. Though,
right, but look at it. But look at it this way. Look at it this way. By selling a T-shirt, you're selling to somebody that is a sponsor of your show, because when they wear that T-shirt, it's
they're advertising.
Advertising for you.
Yes.
Okay.
Guys, should I bring something back?
Yeah. always have something available, because you never know. You know, somebody might be like, I need 4 T-shirts right now because you know, my wife, my kids, everybody loves you. We're gonna do this. You know what I mean? And we'll wear your shirts everywhere. You know what I mean? So, and that's the thing. I mean, so you make a little money off of it. Whatever, doesn't matter.
They're supporting the cause, man.
Right. Exactly. That's what it's for.
That's right. I got a lot of time and effort, an hour to download every episode. That's time.
But exactly, and that's the only thing you need to do. You just make the merchandise available, make it look good. I mean, you got a nice, good logo here that you can put. I mean, that hat looks great.
Yeah, it's top-notch hat, man.
It really is.
Shout out to Finish Line Design. That's what's up. Jose's gonna wear that proud. He's gonna send me a selfie.
Oh yeah.
We texted. He's good. All right, man. I'm gonna let you hit the road.
Thanks, brother.
Love you, brother.
Thank you, guys.
Check out Justin Smithson, and check out my YouTube page. I'm trying to build that up. I only got 55 subscribers. It's been going for 2 months. That's embarrassing. Check out my YouTube page.
Awesome, dude. Oh my God, I looked down at the mic.